Okinawa skies turns hostile in seconds. China locks fire control radar on Japanese F-15s twice. Japan calls it a kill signal. China calls it a lie. Carrier decks roar, destroyers circle, diplomats trade jabs. Both swear innocence, both swear outrage. One locked crosshair now holds the weight of an entire region's peace. Two Chinese fighter jets, one radar lock, and now two versions of what happened in the skies near Okinawa that have pushed Tokyo and Beijing to the edge of their worst standoff in years. On December 6th, Chinese J-15 fighter aircraft from the Liaoning aircraft carrier allegedly locked their fire control radar onto Japanese F-15 jets not once, but twice over international waters southeast of Okinawa's main island. According to Japan's defense ministry, the first incident occurred at 4:32 p.m. local time, lasting 3 minutes. Then it happened again 2 hours later, this time for more than 30 minutes. Japan says this was the first time it has ever publicly disclosed a radar lock by Chinese warplanes. And that matters, because a fire control radar lock is one of the most threatening acts a military aircraft can take. It signals a potential attack that forces the targeted plane to take evasive action.
These radar illuminations went beyond what is necessary for the safe flight of aircraft.
But Beijing isn't accepting that narrative, not even close. China's Defense Ministry spokesperson, Senior Colonel Zhang Xiaogang, fired back with a completely different account, saying Japanese forces maliciously followed and harassed the Liaoning carrier group during routine training.
Japan was repeatedly sending aircraft to intrude into the exercise and training zones that China had demarcated and announced in advance.
The Chinese Foreign Ministry went further, accusing Tokyo of deliberately manufacturing a crisis. In a statement released Sunday night, the ministry said,
"The Japanese side, by hyping up the so-called issue of radar illumination, is deliberately making a false accusation against China to build up tension and mislead the international community."
On Monday morning, Japan's Chief Cabinet Secretary Minoru Kihara rejected China's claims entirely, stating,
"We have been informed that the Self-Defense Forces aircraft maintained a safe distance while performing its mission to counter airspace violation. Therefore, the Chinese side's claim that the SDF aircraft seriously impeded the safe flight of the Chinese aircraft is unfounded."
The intensity of the rhetoric matches what was happening in the air and sea. China's Liaoning aircraft carrier conducted roughly 100 takeoffs and landings as it sailed east into the Pacific Ocean, past the Okinawa Islands, according to Japan's self-defense forces. 3 missile destroyer escorts accompanied the carrier. This confrontation is a culmination of tensions that have been building for over a month, ever since Japanese Prime Minister Sane Takaichi made comments that sent relations into freefall. On November 7th, Takaichi told Parliament that a Chinese military attack on Taiwan could constitute a survival-threatening situation for Japan that would allow Tokyo to mobilize its military under the right to collective self-defense. That statement crossed a red line for Beijing, which sees Taiwan as part of China to be reunited by force if necessary. On December 7th, Prime Minister Takaichi doubled down on her approach, telling reporters,
"China's radar lock-on was a dangerous act exceeding the scope necessary for the safe flight of aircraft, and it is extremely regrettable that such an incident occurred. We strongly protested to the Chinese side, and we have sternly demanded that it not recur. We will respond calmly and resolutely."
The diplomatic machinery kicked into high gear. Vice Foreign Minister Funakoshi Takahiro summoned China's ambassador Wu Jianghao on Sunday afternoon, lodging what Japan called a strong protest over the dangerous acts. But Ambassador Wu turned the tables, issuing what he described as a stern representation and strong protest, right back at Funakoshi. Wu accused Japan of releasing information completely inconsistent with the facts.
Tokyo should stop smearing and slandering, strictly rein in its frontline forces, and prevent similar incidents from happening again.
China's foreign ministry made clear it wasn't just rejecting Japan's protest, it was filing counter-protests in both Beijing and Tokyo, calling the entire episode purely ill-intentioned.